never felt so good. Welcome back. This is the new shop. It's a 48 by 160. No, I'm just kidding. 48 by 60. It probably looks huge in the video. However, let's take a look how we're going to pack things in here. So the first thing you'll notice, I don't know what this sounds like in here. I do know we're going to have to do something about the lights. They are loud, so judging from that first clip, you probably heard it. I just killed the other 4 rows. So this side will be American, probably the GTO that you guys have been seeing, the 68 Camaro here you may or may not have seen, that 60 Impala we rescued, and maybe the 440 Charger will make its way over here as well. On this side will be Volkswagen. So basically each section is 10 feet. My plan is to put the 358 Beetles long ways, 1, 2, 3. That will allow 4 vehicles to be pulled in and parked in the center, running and driving vehicles. Then, when we get down here, probably the single cab and the double cab, 59 single cab, 62 double cab, and then in the workstation behind you, probably the 63 ruby red ragtop, because that's closest to, I mean, it runs and drives, it's registered, but needs a little more work to be really legal for the road. So once some more of this guy's stuff's out of here, I can set up the workstation, maybe get the lift in here. So again, maybe get the lift in here. We've got 220 behind this paneling. That's got to get out of here. There's 220 outlets, so, you know, figure out air compressor, welder. I'm thinking though this corner, because of the power supply, but every other pole has a 4-pole or 4-plug 110 receptacle on each, every other 10 foot around the entire building, so that's nice to have. So this is the old shop. I won't miss that, the road noise. Last car to get out of here, 58 Euro ragtop. That road noise, just not gonna miss that. That's when the door closed. So I'm gonna get this 58 loaded. We'll get it over to the new shop, and then I'll come back with the enclosed trailer and finish up loading everything else. So I'll see you guys at the new shop soon. In the meantime, check out this clip of my Facebook selling nightmares. So guys, here's the current situation. It's 11:15 at night, and a guy decided he's coming from New Jersey with a midnight ETA. So you know what that means, about 1:15 a.m. to drive this 86 720 back to Jersey, which is probably a 2.5 hour drive. We have 2 dry rotted front tires. The battery is currently being charged. Has no brakes, so I guess he's gonna e-brake it and maybe bring some rollers. I don't know. That's why I love selling cars. Guy's driving from New Jersey with his wife or girlfriend. She's gonna follow him home. He's gonna try to drive that Nissan 720. Yeah, that one, back to Jersey. The best part of the story is he asked me, does it have a tow bar? Oh, do you have a car dolly? I said, no. Do you have a tow bar? I said, no. Does it have a ball hitch on the bumper? I said, yeah. Why? Well, I'm gonna tow another car home with it. I will be recording some of this fiasco. Waiting. Half hour ago, 20 minutes out. Oh, I'm gonna be a little later. I don't even know what time it is. I'm just like, this is a great idea. All right, guys, got here. 105 is outside, having a cigarette. It's 1:43. I've talked him into not driving it home. See how this goes. He hasn't started it yet, but looked at the paperwork. 1:45 a.m. At least he showed. I think he might buy it. We'll see. All right, guys, it's 2:30 a.m. It's gonna rev it up. It's gonna rev the bejesus out of it. And check the head gasket, I guess. Let's check the wipers again or anything, or?
No, yeah, it should. Like, it's cold. I don't think it's starting for fuel or air. I took the air cleaner off to see. there's any like anything in it, and there wasn't. But I thought it was. As I touched it, it seemed like it didn't want to rev up as much. But I think
Might need a. I'm sure it could use a.
It's brand new.
I did throw a new air filter on it.
You know what it is probably? It's probably that it's cold and it needs to. I mean, the fuel pump is old, but it doesn't have mileage on it, but it's old. I'm not worried about it.
I think it needs maybe a little. Well, that too, yeah.
Like you literally get this up on the highway, dude.
Clean it out.
Every Nissan I got, the more I beat on it, the higher it revved it, the better it ran.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that doesn't sound right, but it, like literally.
Yeah, believe me, I was tempted to try to go clean it out down the road, but
Yeah, that fucking shit's going right past the rings a little bit. That's what happens to oil though. Whenever I run the oil like long, it just always burns it. When the oil gets older, you know that. It get viscosity level drops. It doesn't do it. It gets past the valve guide seals. It gets past the ring.
yeah.
With a new oil change, I bet this thing you won't even smell that little bit of carbon.
What are you smelling?
Is it full though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run it and make sure it doesn't overheat in the motor.
Yeah,
I don't think it's loud.
Smells normal to me.
It's a little bit different.
How are you? I'm Katie.
How you doing? All right, guys. Well, it's 2:43 a.m. and he's gonna let it warm up a little bit more, and he's gonna drive it around the building. So, I think he's buying it, but it's 2:43 a.m. He got here at 1 a.m. Yeah. This is deja vu. Scirocco. It's not a 3-hour sale. Hopefully this one ends in a sale. All right, guys, it's 3:27 a.m. I'm gonna drive it home. Sold. So, 2.5 hours. So he beat the Scirocco by 15 minutes, and he bought the car. So that's a win. First drive. He's drifting. Three a.m. donuts here. It's a good thing this is not the norm for me. I know the neighbors must be thrilled right now. There it is. They're going for it. Driving it home. Back to Jersey. 3:40 a.m. That's a wrap. Well, guys, I never got any further on the 61. This one's getting picked up today for $1,500. Did find a home for Huck. Still need to find a home for the 68. I'm gonna keep the 70 for now. This Baja has been for sale for years. I overpaid for that. I'm gonna have that forever. I paid $1,000 for this 67. Why? I'm not really sure. I backed out on it, and then he said it rolled. So I was like, it rolls? Well, I'm in. The legendary Pinecone Beetle. Still have it. Dubworks is Dodge. Recently picked up this 67 Vert. No idea what I'm doing with that. Need to find a home for that. Maybe 800. The other bus, maybe 800. We did finally find a home for the Scirocco. I gotta tell you, it took almost 6 hours and 2 buyers. The first guy wasted Dubworks and I's time for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Test drove it. Walks in the shop at the 2.5 hour mark. Says, I love it. I knew the body English. Here we go. Dubworks looked at me like, yeah, shaking his head. What's he say? I love the car, but I just don't have the money. He offered me $1,000. I just told him, he drove 2.5 hours. I told him it's $1,500, no less. I paid $17, just trying to find it a home. But we found it a home. doing the payment plan, but I'll take it. Dubworks first 914, still here. Did find a home for this, 70, I believe, Gia. And it's been a year, but I just got insurance on this 89, I think it's an 89 or 88K, 3500, 454. I'll be using that to tow. We found a home for Panama. That's paid. The Corrado, Matt and I from Barn Dubs, turns out needs a fuel pump, so that's on order. We'll get this thing on the road. A couple people want to buy this special edition 88 924S. Gonna get that in the shop, do a fuel pump on that as well. 64 Herbie. Got to find a buyer for this. I guess I'm keeping the 67 Vert. Yeah, give me the Rust. Ford Fusion, it's on its last legs. It's really been a great car though. We're getting a Maxima. And the 58 Euro Rag, you know Dubworks wants this one too, so we'll see about that one.
So thank you guys for dropping in, checking out the new shop. Make it a great week, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.